Well, we've mentioned his name a few times. Should we get to Chris D'Elia?
Yes, we should.
He's a maniac who probably has no soul. He's assaulting like a Weinstein on parole. He's a maniac, joke thief and a hack, who would start a sex cult when you look like that.
Wow, man.
How menacing his laugh is.
I keep forgetting about that.
Well, first of all, you have this screenshot from Reddit.
Yeah, let me pull that.
It's just funny. So someone was, I guess, our boy Shane Gillis is in Baltimore coming up, and hey, so are we. I forgot about that.
That's right.
Well, maybe me and Justin will see him on the way. I don't know when he's down there, but not long after Shane Gillis, Chris D'Elia will be there, and this person on Reddit noticed only one comedian in the Baltimore area needs to preface his dates with this rule.
Yep. So we have Nikki Glaser,
Yeah.
nice. Shane Gillis, nice. Tickets available for both. Chris D'Elia, 18 plus event.
Now, it's funny because I think people took that as like he needs to put a disclaimer on his shows that you have to be 18 or older. I took it as, guys, you don't need to be 21. Don't sweat it, guys. If you're worried you have to be 21 years old, don't even think twice.
See, I'm taking that completely different from you.
Yeah.
I know. I'm picturing his manager going, "How are we going to curb this problem we've been having?" Oh,
Yeah.
you have to be of legal age to get in.
Yeah, you don't let 16-year-olds in the building. That'll stop him, right?
Here we go.
He's just a truffle pig out there searching the playgrounds. I'll find him.
He's got the like he's like a wild boar when it comes to underage girls.
You think an age limit's gonna stop me? Are you fucking nuts?
Dave Sara super chat. D'Elia, or as I call him, Patty C cups with G rape.
Interesting. Patrick Michael and Chris D'Elia. Who's funnier? That's tough. I'll tell you this. I think Patrick Michael, Carl might disagree with me. I think Patrick Michael might make more sense than Chris D'Elia. Like when D'Elia gets into these long rants that we've played of him,
Mm-hmm.
it's inane. Whereas Patrick Michael might make bad jokes, but at least it's coherent, might be strong, but you can make sense of it.
The weird thing is, Chris D'Elia used to not be like he is.
I know. We all know you loved his early stuff. Craig says it was a great comic, but
No,
I never got it.
there was one special I didn't think was the worst thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah. Chris called it. I mean, I keep calling you Chris for some reason.
I get it.
Craig compared it to Live at the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
He said he was like, it's kind of the new age Live at the Sunset Strip, you know?
Yeah. And I was like, oh man, these girls are so hot.
I was like, I don't know. But yeah, so he has these age restrictions at his shows now. He's the only one. Like Shane Gillis, I imagine you have to be 18 to go see, if not 21 in some places, I would think. But I guess you lead a certain lifestyle, and you're the only one who has to announce it.
Dave Sauer again, his fourth super chat of the show.
Hey, we may only have one guy in the chat, but he's persistent. Thank you, buddy.
I say that because Patty is slowly doing D'Elia isms.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, he's a fan of these guys, right? Patrick Michael.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
He's a target of Carl's and WATP, but he's a guy. The only reason he's a show like they discovered that gets like 6 listeners.
Gotcha.
Like I have no idea how they even found it. But now he has listeners because of Carl and them. But every time he starts to gain some momentum, he starts blocking everyone. Like if they're like people will subscribe to his Patreon, and if he gets wind that they're there, kind of to mock him, he'll ban them.
I didn't know you could even do that on Patreon.
Guys, come on, mock me all you want. Well, be a little careful, but
He's a target of KKK Carl.
Yes. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
I just like that it wasn't associated with me for the first time.
yeah. You and Carl run in the same circles, I think.
Um,
Anyways,
we
so
go.
Chris D'Elia, this is a couple weeks ago, I think, on his TikTok,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it till just the other day, and apparently he's been recognized. Guys, the scandal hasn't quelled his fame. He's just as famous as ever, and this video is proof of it.
It's not me.
You're Chris D'Elia.
No, it's not me. Him. It's not him.
My friends were just at your show.
You ready?
You know how you know this is an organic moment? Is because everyone is already filming when a stranger approaches you.
I think it's organic that he's walking by the club he just performed at, and he's like, "It's not me."
but but why would he be filming unless they were already like, "Hey, you're Chris D'Elia." What's truly sad is envisioning this man go, "Hey, you mind doing that again so I can hey, you want to be in my TikTok?"
Okay, so defend him real quick. It does appear that they were filming. He was filming something else, and she walked into it.
All right. I had more fun living the other way, but that's fine. All right, I'll believe that.
We have to, if we're gonna take shots at him, we have to make sure they're legitimate.
That's fair. That's fair. So let's see how he handles this. He's recognized. Let's see the kind of magic that this comedic genius comes up with.
The awkward. It's not him or me. Didn't already give you a little.
Well, that's just comedy gold. I mean, then you. Hey, wait, it is you. You just said it's you. I get it. That's fine.
You're clearly not Chris D'Elia because you have a British accent.
And it's spot on, by the way.
Show?
You ready?
They're gonna fucking shit their fucking pants.
Awesome.
I am. You know, I've never been in a situation where I thought I might be raped, but I could imagine shitting my pants. Also, that makes sense.
They're gonna. I'm gonna send them a picture of us, and they're gonna ask me if I'm okay.
Put it this way: I don't think I would lose control of my bowels if I was about to be raped by Chris D'Elia. But I'm not going to blame anyone who is. People have different tolerances for different levels of fear.
You know what, Mike? You don't know till you're in that situation.
That's exactly right. So yeah, I'm not going to blame anyone for shitting their pants out of fear of being raped by Chris D'Elia.
You're gonna shit my pants, or as Chris likes to call it, shitting on his balls. Same thing.
Tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow. Hear me out. Lunch, Juniper on 8th Street.
You're probably remember this.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And order the
It's
oven
good
bread.
that Chris has learned a lesson about fraternizing with his fans.
He's a very weird guy, and now he's getting here's the best thing on the menu.
Hey, a fan that wants to have a social relationship with me? What could go wrong?
This lady has no idea what she's walking into.
Oh, you'd like to have an interaction with me outside of a fan entertainer relationship? When has that ever gone bad for me in the past?
I'm
I
expecting
can't think of any documentaries based around that.
I'm expecting Delia to just show her his ankle bracelet and be like, because of this, I cannot legally
could.
have dinner with you.
I'm not allowed more than 6 feet from this theater, which is why I'm standing out here.
Order the oven bread.
Oven bread?
Yeah,
Amazing.
it will literally make you come in your pants.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not
Chris
good.
would prefer to come somewhere else if you wouldn't mind.
Do you have a younger sister by any chance?
Are there any middle schools in the area you could direct him to? Because coming is what he's interested in doing. You brought up the correct subject.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's not good.
Well, better wear underwear. I'll wear a diaper. Thank you.
Chris, how have you not realized you shouldn't be having these interactions with your fans?
This is probably a trap, Chris.
Stay away. Yeah, this is one of these people that thinks they're pedophile hunting. Don't you realize? This is a Chris Hansen wannabe.
You're done.
Chris,
man.
run!
We got the chat logs. Oh man, imagine it'd be so funny because I think Chris lives in LA, right?
Yes.
He's just walking down Rodeo Drive or whatever, and he sees Chris Hansen across the street just because that's where all famous people live.
Yeah.
He just starts running naturally.
Now it says here you told this young lady you thought the food was so good it made you cum in your pants. Is that correct? Yes, technically that's correct. But I'm doing a silly voice. Does that make me innocent?
I don't know what that means. That was the end of the video.
So it's good. Chris is up to his old hijinks. He has learned not a single lesson yet again. When the documentary came out, he shit all over his wife after that. Now, a Rolling Stone article says the FBI might be looking into him, and still he feels what's the harm in interacting with the fans? I don't what could go wrong? They all seem to love me,
Nothing.
and they'll never change.
That's right. That's right.
No matter what I do to them, they'll never have a bad story about me.
What a fucking weird existence. At least, I mean, us as observers know that that lady was not his type.
That's fair. That's fair. But still, it's just in general to have I would just be like, maybe I'd have a fun interaction with them, maybe. Hey, how's it going? I am Crystalia. Oh, you're a fan? Thanks so much. But you don't need to display it for the world when you've lived the type of life that Chris has for the last few years.
I do enjoy in that video he was on a scooter, and I like how he's using that as like a. Do you find this cool? If
He's
you
got a
have-
little propeller hat on.
yeah.
I'm just a little boy.
If you think this is cool, let's fucking talk.
Any other babes that want to hop on this scooter? Hey, how do you like the whip, ladies? Yeah, pretty fresh set of wheels outside.
Pretty neat, I'd say.
You know what? Might ditch the scoot and blade for a few hours if you guys want to join me.
If you're interested in the same stuff I am,
What else do we got?